friends, and welcome back to my channel. Of course, I had to bring you guys a tutorial that I will be following from Nikkie Tutorials, and I will be using this palette right here, which is the Naked Heat. And I was searching for a video that I could use something that I already had. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so in this video, Nikki is doing a review on this palette, and she has her eyebrows done and her face done already. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually I have done it already. I have my eyebrows and my face foundation and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and start with the eye tutorial.
Color Cayenne.
Cayenne.
And this is going on my inner and outer corner and then blend it out. And I'm doing this using a makeup shag brush.
This is what she's using. Okay, let me stop the video right there. So she started with the Cayenne, this one right here, and she applied it on the outer corner. And the inner corner, like that. Put a little bit more because hers looks more pigmented. All right.
It's just kind of there. It's a messy queen. We want to blend this out, but can we just say, whoa, pigment? So on a clean 0 for 21 brush, which is a clean blending brush, I'm going to now blend out the edges.
Just make sure I have it. I need more. And now she said with a clean blending brush. I don't have the same brushes she has, but I do have similar brushes. This is a blending brush right here. So let me see what she's gonna do, and I'll do the same.
Now I'm going to be mixing the colors Chaser and Sauce.
Okay, so she's blending it out, just the edges. Just the edges. Like that. Okay.
And I'm going a little bit above where I placed Cayenne for a nice transition. And I'm doing this because I want the overall warmth.
Okay, so let me go back and put Cayenne because hers looks like extended a little bit this way. So let me just do that. And then I'm gonna blend it out because I put more. All right, and now she said that she's going to mix Chaser and Sauce.
Shape of the eye to go a little bit higher up, but I don't want it to be as intense as with Cayenne, so I'm doing it with softer colors. And also,
okay, so she is mixing this one and this one together, and now she went up here. And she went in here. All right.
lightly placing some of that in the center of the crease. Time to really turn up the smoke. I'm going in with ashes and darkening the inner and outer corners even more. And doing so on a very detailed blender brush by Juvia's Place.
Ashes. Where's ashes? Oh, this one. Okay, she said to darken the corners. So I'm gonna get a smaller brush I'm gonna use this one right here.
And especially when working with such a dark color here on the inner corners, I'm barely touching my skin. The product is barely landing on my eye, so it gets a really smooth and soft application. For the center of the lid,
okay, so she used Ashes, this one right here. Okay, and then she applied it here. You know what? No, I don't like this brush for that. I'm gonna use this one. And she says she's barely touching her skin, so I'm doing the same thing. And I'm gonna get it and get the... It seems that her palette is more pigmented than mine. I don't know why, but it feels like that.
Going in with Scorched and a tiny bit of Dirty Talk.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. With a flat brush, she said Scorch and a little bit of Dirty Talk, and
And again, I'm playing with super pigmentation here. There's a...
she's keep on saying super pigmentation, and I don't see that with my palette.
tiny bit of fallout going on, but this is what I expect with super shimmery shadows like these, and you literally brush the fallout away in 2 seconds. So I am really pleased with that. The waterline, I'll be applying the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Alkaline, and even dragging it a little bit onto the roots of my lower.
Okay.
Alright, first I'm going to go in with the color Cayenne, and this is going...
I'm gonna do my other eye and see if I can get the same result as this one. I don't know why it looks different, but it does. Cayenne. Apply it here. Get more. Where's Cayenne? Right here. Maybe I needed to get... I think that's what happened here. I didn't put enough. Okay, so now with a clean brush, I'm going to blend out the edges. Got it?
my inner and outer corner and then blend it out. And I'm doing this using a Makeup Shack brush. Again, for a nice transition. And I'm doing this because I want the overall warmth and shape of the eye to go a little bit higher up, but I don't want it to be as intense as with Cayenne, so I'm doing it with softer colors. colors. And also slightly placing some of that in the center of the crease. Time to really turn up the smoke and going in with ashes and darkening the inner and outer corners even more. And doing so on a very detailed blender brush by Juvia's Place.
I'm gonna try this one because it's smaller, maybe.
And especially when working with such a dark color here on the inner corners, I'm barely touching my skin. The product is barely landing on my eye, so it gets a really smooth and soft application. For the center of the lid, I'm going to be going in with Scorched and a
Espérate, wait. The wrong one. Ashes, I'm sorry, ashes. Just do this. I know she didn't do that, but I gotta blend out the edges. Okay, now she said for the middle of the eye, I'm going to blend in a little bit of Dirty Talk. I'm gonna put it right here.
tiny bit of Dirty Talk. And again, I'm playing with super pigmentation here. There's a tiny bit of fallout going on, but this is what I expect with super shimmery shadows like these. And you literally brush fallout away in 2 seconds. So I am really pleased with that. The waterline, I'll be applying the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Alkaline, and even dragging it.
I'm gonna fix this side really quick. Let me put some, what do I need? In Fuego? No, ashes. I need some ashes. Ashes. Where's ashes? Right here. Just put this in right here. There you go. Brush and just okay. Now let me find an eyeliner like hers and I'll be right back. Okay, so I found a similar color to her pencil that she's using there. So she said, let me go back.
Fall out away in 2 seconds. So I am really pleased with that. The waterline, I'll be applying the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Alkaline, and even dragging it a little bit onto the roots of my lower lashes to blend it out later. And surprisingly,
Root of the waterline. Okay, do the other eye. All right.
this pencil is a lot more purple than I expected. It doesn't matter. We're now going to blend it out with a really tiny brush.
Tiny brush. Tiny brush. I had a tiny brush. That's not tiny. Well, we're gonna use this one for tiny.
Picking up ashes.
And then she said to blend it out. There we go.
And Fuego, oh my god, this is so hard. And Fuego together and smoking the lower lash line out with those. And I'm really turning up the smoke with this dark.
No, this is like this one. I use a brush like this, and she said ashes and en fuego to smoke down. That's too big. Yeah, this one. Make sure she's right.
Lash line. To spice up that inner corner, I'm going in with.
Okay. Ashes and en fuego. There you go.
Dirty Talk, and just putting it right there to create sort of a new inner corner. Like,
I'm gonna use a Dirty Talk right here. Dirty Talk right here. Got it? That's what we have so far.
let's do.
Oh, she got more.
And to finish, a little highlighter on the inner corner.
Okay, hold on. Dirty Talk. She put way more. Let me put more here. There you go.
With this dark lower lash line. To spice up that inner corner, I'm going in with Dirty Talk, and just putting it right there to create sort of a new inner corner, like I always do. And to finish, a little highlighter on the inner corner. And to finish, I'll be
Highlighter. Okay, I guess a highlighter. I'm gonna get highlighter in the inner corner, she said, right here. Okay. Like that.
And to finish, I'll be applying the Illamasqua Visage Lashes. Michelle Visage.
Okay. All right. And to finish, she said lashes. Okay. So, okay. She said to put on mascara. So, I'm going to use that telescopic from L'Oreal. And she only applied them on the bottom ones, I think. But I need some. Okay, moving on.
Never used this, I've just swatched it. This is by Hourglass. The Ambient Diffused Bronze Light. I'm going to go in with X-Rated by Kylie Cosmetics. I'm focusing this more towards the side of my face, higher up. So instead of the apples, more backwards. And for highlight today, I'm going to go in with this Illamasqua one.
There you go. And then I'm gonna use this one from Milani because I don't have the one she's using. It looks like that, and she's going to apply it behind her cheeks. It is really pretty. There you have it.
Oh my god! Do you see what is happening on your screen right now? This is insane. And this highlighter is called, oh my god, OMG. Very fitting. And going in with my current favorite highlighting brush, my Ray Morris number 2.
Similar brush, this one.
Oh no. Come on, show up. For lips, from the 3 new launches in this collection, I'm going to go with Fuel. But I do want to mention that Heat is my absolute favorite color of the entire lip collection. Heat is like a metallic, warm copper. It is so beautiful, but I feel like with these eyes, it's going to be too much. Too much. I know this word's coming out of my mouth. Never heard of. But I feel like with this look, it's going to be too much and too fallish. And we are in summer, so let's keep it more heat. Hot, heat.
That's not the right color. It looks like a brick. I'm using this one right here. Put some of this on. I don't have the same color. So, oh yeah. Yeah. I think this one would do. Just right. So this is the final look. I think I turned out pretty good. I really do like the makeup tutorial. I think she did an amazing job mixing the colors. Making this video was a learning experience for me because I also do makeup tutorials, and a lot of the time, you know, when you edit, when you edit, certain things get edited that are important, like for example how much product you need to put on your lid to get a certain amount of pigmentation. And wow, I don't know, I really enjoy doing, or following a tutorial. It was totally different than making one. So yeah, this is the final look. Lots of glow. Certainly something that I love myself. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Let me know what you think, and maybe you can try something yourself. You'll see that sometimes it's not as easy as it looks, but the outcome, I think it's beautiful. Now, what would I have done? Not different, but I guess as I was going, I should have noticed her color or her pigmentation on her eye to mine and then fix it right then. But I wasn't sure if she just, if she only did it when she was doing it. But now I do realize it has to do with the editing. I think Nikki is a great makeup artist. And look at that. I mean, It looks fantastic. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Hasta la vista. Mwah. Adios.